So your user ID's password, everything got changed?
Yes, sir.
So let us continue with BDC programming.
Yes, sir.
So in the BDC program, we have already done a call transaction method. Let us see whether session method is the we need to do the session method. Let us see the previous program what we have done is there here or not. Can anybody tell me what is the previous program name which we have given?
ZMAT,
Z,
ZMAT call transactions.
yeah, Z material call transaction. I don't know whether it is there or not. It's not there.
Yes, sir. Sir,
I
everything is
think all
done.
the programs were deleted now.
Okay, sir.
Fine. So what I will do, I will try to create a session method program newly.
Yes.
In the previously in the call transaction method, we have seen how to create a material.
Yes, sir.
Now I will show you how to create a customer.
Okay,
So
sir.
generally, how the functional consultant will create the customer, they will go to the transaction XD02, XD01 to create
Sir?
the vendor. Otherwise, this is the creation of the vendor. XD02.
Sir?
Yeah, sorry. This is the creation of the customer,
Okay.
not vendor. Sorry. So here, what you need to do, you need to select an account. So this is the job of functional consultant. It's not your job. So maybe I'll select a bill to party or ship to party.
Sir?
I'll select a bill to party.
Hello, sir.
I'll give a company code, maybe 1000.
Sir?
Hello, sir. Jada is calling this, sir.
Here you need to give the customer number. I'll give customer number is CUST01. I think some general data is there for this. We will create some other customers.
Hello, sir?
Okay, so I have given one customer number for a company code. Then I need to fill all the mandatory fields. Name, you can give any name. Search term. Now you know what is the mandatory field, correct? Whenever there is a tick mark, that is a mandatory field. You need to fill all those. Street, country, Just scroll down. Okay, nothing else over there. Press enter. Enter. Continue. And save. Finally save it. So it is asking reconciliation account group, which is a mandatory field. Tick mark is there. So fill the reconciliation account group. Okay. So this is how you will create a customer. Now assume that you need to create some thousand of customers, some 10,000 customers like this. So obviously you need to go for BDC
SSTP.
programming. So I already told you the call transaction method. Now I will tell you how to do a session method. Everything is same up to the recording, up to the generating the program. Everything is same, but at the end finally some small steps will change. So let us start doing this program in session method. So first, what is the first step? Go to the transaction HHDB. HHDB is a transaction to create recording. Go to this, click on new recording, give here some recording name CUST, customer, transaction code XD02, click on start recording. Here it's asking customer number. I'll give this as a customer number. Company code I'll give 1000. Check the address. Continue. Press enter. So we came to XD02, is it, while recording?
Yes, sir.
So we are XD02 is for the changing the customer. It's not creating the customer. So now we are going to create the customer. So we need to record XD01 transaction, not XD02. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
So click on new recording. Give this cust here. Go to the transaction XD01 here, and then start recording, not XD02. Now give here the customer number, company code, and then account group. So if we are going for a bill to party, select this 004. At the same time, what I will do, I will in the Excel I will note down whatever the inputs I am giving, so that flat file also can be made at the same time. So first what we have given, customer number, I will note down. After that, company code, account group, press enter. Here give the name, search term, street, country, language key. So these are the things which you are giving. So I'll try to make a note everything in the Excel. This is the name, search term, street, country, and language key. Okay, after this press enter. Again press enter, 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 enter. Keep on press enter. Now reconciliation account group has came. Give here 12500 and press enter. So now it came out, and click on save. So now your recording got saved. Come back, select this, click on program. So zcust bdc session method. Give some program name. Click on this button, transfer from recording, and continue. Okay, we don't have developer access key. Anybody has a developer access key? Got from Vinay?
No, sir. Access key.
Hello?
No, sir. 1 second, sir. I will ask
No,
Vinay.
maybe your voice is, I'm unable to hear your voice.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Santosh,
Yes,
you are
sir.
trying to say something, but I'm unable to hear you.
Now, sir. Now you can hear me, sir. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, sir. Hello. Hello, sir.
No, I'm unable to hear you. You can just type.
Okay, sir. 1 second. 1 second, sir.
Hello? Hello? Hello, sir? Javid? Hello? So even when you enter into your office, no, for the first time with the user ID and password, this problem will be there. You need to enter the access key. Then only you can create some programs.
Hello, sir.
And Santosh, I'm unable to hear your voice also. Yeah, now I'm able to hear.
Sir,
Yeah,
sir.
you are
Actually,
able to
in
hear
the
me?
last call trans,
Yeah,
you
call
told us that
transaction.
you wanted to show us how that file name can be given as a parameter instead of giving its path.
Yeah, fine. That we can see in a session. Okay. Anyway,
Okay,
we are going
okay,
to create a program for session also.
yeah, yeah.
So we'll see here.
Okay, sir, no problem.
So Rajkumar sir will call you, sir, and they will give the access key.
It will take some time.
Sir, actually he has, when I called to Rajkumar sir, now sir, calling Rajkumar
Okay,
sir.
okay, fine,
Few minutes,
fine.
few minutes. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Few minutes will
We'll
be
wait for
there.
2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Fine. We'll wait for 2 minutes and then we'll get the access key. We'll go ahead.
Okay, sir.
And this coming weekend I won't be available. This is just for your information. Coming weekend I'm going out, so
Okay,
I
sir.
won't be available.
So then tomorrow
Tomorrow
you are
at
not
8
taking.
p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So until they give a flat file, we'll make ready the flat file.
Okay, sir.
So I'll copy this.
Sir,
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
sir, actually in the call transaction I had some doubts.
Problem. Tell me.
Sir, we will copy this two events are perform start new screen and insert field from the include.
Correct.
Then later on we'll also copy, like after copying that we will comment that include, sir, like it's no more required.
Correct. Yeah.
Why that so, sir? Why the include is no more required?
See, actually, when you we have stopped at this step. See, while creating the program, if the program is created successfully, then what will happen? A program is generated. That program will be able to do both call transaction and session. Actually, the thing is, SAP is generating some program, correct?
Yes,
So when I click
yes, sir.
on here, program, SAP will generate some program here. So this, whatever
Yes,
the
sir.
program SAP generates, that program can able to do both call transaction and session method. But we want one method specifically. So what we are doing, we are trying to eliminate some part of coding. So
Okay, sir.
that's why we are eliminating that. I'll show you clearly once we got the access key. Okay.
Okay,
So now what I'm saying is, whenever we create a program like this program is able to run in both call transaction and session.
Okay. Uh,
I'll show you.
Actually, after copying these two events and two internal tables, we will comment that include Nasa. So I wanted to ask why it's not required.
Because the other coding which is there in the include is no more required. That's the main reason we are avoiding that.
Okay, okay, sir. Sir, what is this open group and closed group event, sir? We also commented that also.
Open group and closed group, those are comes under session. Now we'll see in the session.
Okay, sir. And BDC transaction MM1 also will comment.
Call transaction BD, call transaction MM01 using BDC data, that syntax, correct?
Yes, sir.
No, that we are going to write, sir. Before that, we'll comment this perform BDC transaction MM01.
Yeah, that also we are going to comment, yes.
That transaction is used to create only one material, so we are going to comment it, sir.
Correct. So that transaction is going to create one material because that is not under loop. If you put that inside the
Yes.
loop and pass the work area variable, that also create a number of materials.
Okay.
So our flat file is ready now. Let us get the access key and then we start it.
Hello, sir.
Yep.
Sir, when will you start as
Yeah, when we'll use the call transaction and when we will use the session method. See, actually what's the problem in SAP? Problem means it's a feature of SAP, it's not a problem. So when you run the program, say for example you have created a program, you are executing the program. Here in our labs we are learning some small programs, small application, where it will take the time, very less time it will take. But when you go to the organizations, what will happen? Some 1 lakh records you need to upload, or some 50,000 records you need to download. These kind of things will be there, which will take more and more time. Okay. If the program execution takes more than 20 minutes, SAP will give a runtime analysis and program will stop. It will not execute further.
Okay.
Got it? What I'm saying? If
Yes, sir.
you are executing a program is taking more than 20 minutes. At that point, what SAP will do? SAP will terminate and comes out. It will not process the data further. Okay, so what SAP recommends you is to run the program in background.
Okay.
Background is something like once you say execute the program in background, then program will be running. Maybe it may be some 200 hours or some how many hours it may be. The program will be running in a background. There is no time limit for the background, but there is a time limit when your program is executing in foreground. Foreground means generally whatever like we are executing, that kind of thing. So now coming to our call transaction and the session method. Session method you can execute in background. Efficiently we can execute in background. So what I suggest you is whenever there are more number of records, huge number of records, go for session method. Okay. So whenever some small number of say less than some 50,000 records or less than some 40,000 records are there, then you can go for call transaction.
Okay.
And similarly, whenever there are more number of errors, say for example, here this is reconciliation account group. So whatever is SAP defined, those only we need to give here. Whatever your functional consultant defined as a reconciliation account. Say for example, now if you give some XYZ here, SAP will throw you error. Okay. So that means whatever I'm saying is your flat file can have some error details.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so if the errors are, you are expecting the flat file is having more number of errors, and total number of records are less than some 50,000, go for call transaction. If the number of if your expectation in the flat file, no error records will be there, or very less error records will be there in the flat file, and very huge number of records are there, go for a BDC, a session method.
Okay, sir.
And there is one more difference. Call transaction you can execute in asynchronous method and synchronous method, whereas session method will run in asynchronous method.
Okay.
Call transaction method is faster when compared to the
Session method.
session. And now after finishing the program, I'll also show you one more difference between call transaction and session method.
Okay, sir.
Like we are handling the messages, correct? We are taking the messages into some internal table,
Yeah, sir.
and we are writing the messages in call transaction.
Yes, sir.
So that is not required in session method. So those are the basic differences between call transaction and session. And I have sent you one spec
Okay, sir.
for reports to the Rajkumar.
Yes, sir.
You can just collect the specification from the Rajkumar and you try practicing on that report.
Okay, sir.
So that is the actual report, that kind of document you will get before going to the development. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So collect the document from the Rajkumar and start working on it. It's not very simple. It will take some time for you. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
try to understand the document from the beginning onwards and try to do it.
Okay, sir.
Take some 1 or 2 weeks of time and then complete it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Sir, can you tell? Hello, sir. Can you tell me about
Yeah, tell me.
direct method? Something,
Direct.
instead of BDC, we can do same
Yeah,
method.
instead of BDC, there are several things are there. We are going to discuss everything. There is something called LSNW. There is something called BAPI. There is something called IDOC. IDOC already you have seen it seems, correct? To send the
Yes, sir.
data.
Yes, sir.
So IDOC is to transfer the data actually, but BDC is to upload the data.
Upload that.
Using BAPI, using LSNW also you can upload the data.
Which is the better way, sir?
That depends on your requirement.
Okay, sir.
You cannot say BDC is a better way, BAPI is a better way. You have several options, okay? So we will learn all the options and we will apply like based on the requirement only we can suggest which one is the better. Fine. So before Rajkumar come up with the access key, give me 2 minutes. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, sir.
With Chetan, do we got the access key or not yet? Chetan? we have done already recording in EHP 4 server, correct? In EHP 4 server we have done the recording. For the customer. So I'll go here SHDB. So here customer recording is already we have done. Now what we want? We want
Program.
the program to be generated in EHP3, another server, correct?
Okay, sir.
Okay, now what we'll do, I will try to download this recording from here and I will upload the recording
Okay.
in EH3 server.
Okay, sir.
So let us see how to do. Actually, if you have a developer access key in the same server, what you will do, you will select this and click on program. But since you don't have a developer access key in the EC4 server now, I will double click on this. There is an icon here, export, click this, select your desktop or whatever, BDC recording is there, fine, save it. Okay, so now recording was saved to the desktop. Now the next thing is go to your new server, that is EC3 server. Now I was logged into EC3 server. Now go here SHDB transaction, click on new recording, give some text or something, or otherwise here also I'll give custom is CUST customer and press enter. You will come into this screen. No need to do the recording again. Now here you can import whatever you exported there from other server, you can import it from here.
BDC.
Click on the desktop, BDC recording. So all the recording steps will come here. Okay. So all the recording steps came. Save it. Come back. So no need to go to the XD01 transaction, give the values and then create the recording. So like that if you want, you can do it, but this is another way. Export recording from one server and import it into another server. Okay. So now select this. The other steps are same. Once you get the recording, click on program. Program name. Jetcast BDC session, give it, click on transfer from recording and continue. So here you give some description, click on source code, local object, so now see there are several small perform statements. Okay, so now this program if I execute, this program is executable in session method. Whatever is there on the left hand side, this is a session method and this is a call transaction. Okay, if you click here, call transaction, processing mode. So how many modes we learned? All screen mode, error screens and no screens, background mode. Okay, so these modes are there. So you can use any of these modes. And update modes, how many updates are there? Synchronous, asynchronous. And here SAP will also give another update mode, that is L. L means local. So leave it L, don't go for L. So you can update in synchronous and asynchronous. So this is call transaction. This is what we have learnt. So a selection screen is already coming if I execute this program directly. So now what I want, I don't want that selection screen, I don't want call transaction session, both the ways I don't want. I want either call transaction, I want either session method. Now how to do it? To do that we have uncommented, we have commented the include, which you have asked me, correct?
Yes, sir.
Santosh or Chetan.
Javed Asghar.
So this includes Javed. Yeah, Javed. So this include, that's why we have commented. This include consists the code for executing the code in both session and command. So now what I will do, I will try to modify my program. I will completely go down. So I will copy this. Come back once again. Click on change. Click this, paste this here. Comment this if condition. Go to the same include once again. And copy the data declaration. Previously, for the call transaction method, we have copied these two, message table and BDC table, both we have copied. But here, for the session method, this is enough. Only BDC table is enough. No need to copy the message table. So what I will do, I will copy here and paste it here. BDC table. Now no need of this include. Comment the include. And similarly, the next step is we want to upload the flat file, correct? So where we will upload? We will upload into internal table. So how the internal table structure will be? Types begin of stru some name. So now give here, what is the first field you upload? What is the first field? First field is the customer number
Customer.
you will enter. Correct?
Yes,
I have noted in the Excel.
Yes, sir.
So this is the customer number. Correct? So customer number, the field name is KUNNR. See, if you observe the recording, you went to the first screen. In the first screen, you have given this customer number. Correct? KUNNR.
Yes,
This
sir.
is the field name. In this field name, customer number, you have entered this. Okay? So here I will give
Kunal.
KUNNR of length 10. Type
Okay. C.
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 Okay, next. Next, what you have given? BUKRS. BUKRS you have given 1000. BUKRS means what? Company
The
code.
company code.
So BUKRS of length 4. Type C. After that, what next? After company code, you have given account group, bill to party. Remember bill to party we have given?
Yes, sir.
So that is KTOKD. So KTOKD. I'll give here KTOKD of length, account group also length 4, type C. Yeah, after that, after KTOKD, first screen is done. Then you went to the second screen. Second screen number is 110. In the second screen, what you have done? You have given name.
Yes, sir. KNA1.
Name. Name what I have given Madhav. So fine, I will take this name. And I don't know what is the length of this. Okay. How to find out the length of the name?
We need to go for the table KNA1 and check.
Correct. So KNA1, you got it here, correct? KNA1 hyphen name 1 is there here.
Yes, sir.
So go to the KNA1, name 1 and see. Go to
11.
1. And see name 1. Name 1, how much is the length? Character 35, correct?
Yes, sir.
So come back to your program, name one of length 35, type C. Then after name, what else? Search term probably we have given. Search term is sortel.
Yes, sir. So,
Once again we have given model. This is a search term. So SORTL. Sortel. I don't know what is the length. So go to the table and see. What is sortel? Sortel. See. Yeah. So character of length
okay.
10. So I'll give here 10. Type C. Then after search term, Strass. Strass means street. I have given Rajaji Nagar as a street, correct? So
Yes, sir.
street. So to check the length, go here. Strass. What is the length for Strass?
35.
35.
35.
Type C. What next? After Strass, we have given a country. Country India I have given IN,
Yes, sir.
and then Sprass, language key after country. Country, what is the length of the country? See, land 1, 3.
3.
After that, language key. Language key will have a length of 2. Let me see the language key. SPRAS. Maybe there somewhere here. Yeah. So length is 1 only. Okay.
Yes.
So language key length 1. So in my program, I'll make the length only 1. See. Okay. After language key, what we have done? So yeah, language key is English. After that, we went to another screen. Press enter, 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 something like that. We went. So in this screen, in one screen we entered the account number, reconciliation account number 12500.
Yes, sir.
So I will take this, click above entry. I don't know the length. Type C. So to check this, go to the table KNB1. AKONT. AKONT. So which is having a character of length 10. type C, end of
Steps.
stru. Okay, so now I'll declare one internal table and work area, data, I tab, type, table of, what is that, stru, and work area type stru. So I have declared one internal table and work area with the same structure as that of the flat file. In the startup selection, I will say perform
Hit data.
upload
Data.
file. Okay, upload file. And before uploading the file, I told you, right, I will tell you how to give the file name as a parameter, correct? Previously in the upload file, in the call transaction method, what we have done, we called GUI upload function module, remember? In the GUI upload function module, we have given the file name in single quotes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, now what I will do, I will give a parameter here for the file name and we will pass the parameter. So I will give here parameters. Parameters p underscore file
Right.
of length 128 type C. Okay, now I will save it. Then this file name I want to pass. For this file, I want to give an F4 help. Okay, so that you can browse in the, through F4 help. You can browse whether your file is there on a desktop or your file may be there in a C colon, D colon, whatever. Okay,
Okay.
so to browse. So what I will do? First, let me bring this editor into new editor. Because otherwise all the keywords need to write. So bringing the editor into new one is not for the F4 help. This is a general step to
Okay, sir.
convert your coding into C. Now you can see some blue color letters and keywords will be in blue color and others will be not blue. So to bring that, you can go to the settings, bring the editor to the new editor. Fine. So now I want to put here Excel selection screen event. In the Excel selection screen, so I want F4 help. So what is the code? Excel selection screen on value request for p underscore file. Okay. So here what I will do, I will say perform browse file. Double click on this. Here what you can do, you can call a function module. Function module name is F4 underscore file name. Call the function module F4 file name. So this function module will give you the file name which will pass it to the parameter once again. But before getting this, how they have declared the file name, go inside the function module and see how they have declared the file name. So file name they have declared with this like IBI params hyphen path. Copy this, come back, declare a variable in your program with the same data type, data, file name, type, type IB params path, enable this importing, give the name whatever you have given here, pass this to function module. So now you will get the file name in file name, file underscore name. Now you have a parameter p underscore file. Put the file name whatever you are getting here into that. Okay, save it. So this function module will browse your desktop or your my computer, and it will capture the file name and it will bring the file name into this variable. Once this function module bring the file name into this variable, you are passing that variable to p underscore file, so that your parameter will get that particular file name. Check it. There is a data declaration here. We need to make all the data declarations at the top only. Comment this close group and this one. Comment the open group in the beginning, and for the time being comment this perform upload file will come to it once we check the program. Save it, check it, wait, and execute it. Once you execute, see a p underscore file which is having a 128 length is coming up here with the button. When you click on this, you can look at the file. A pop-up will come. See, from this you can go to your desktop or my computer, maybe C colon or D colon, wherever you want, you can browse. Okay. So from where, that means this functionality is coming from the function module F4 file name. So say for example your flat file is this one, BinDC record. You select this and click on open, or you double click on this, that particular name will come here. Okay, so now your parameter p underscore file is filling with these details. So now this file name you pass it to the GUI upload function module. Got it? Previously what we are doing, we are hard coding this to the GUI upload function module. We are putting this in GUI upload function. Until now no need to hard code. So now I'll say perform upload file. The perform upload file, go to the pattern, call function module GUI upload, call this, and file name. What do you need to give here? P underscore
file.
But one more thing is, whether the data type of this file name and p underscore file both are same. If it is not same, then it will go for a dump. What is the p underscore file? This is a character of length 128, correct?
Yes,
Character of length 128. What is this file name? What is the data type of this file name?
You need to check
How to check?
GUI upload.
Go inside the function module. Go inside the function module and check. What is the data type of this?
String.
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 So if you pass a character value to a string, it will go for a dump. So what you will do is, I will declare one small variable here, data, file name, type string. I will declare one file name here which is of type string, and I will, what I will do, I will say file name is equal to p underscore file. So whatever is there in my p underscore file, I am putting into the string, and then after putting into the string, I am passing, instead of p underscore file, I will put here file name. So this data type is a string, this data type is also a string, so there is no problem now. Otherwise it will go for a dump. So next, file type is ASCII, hash field separator, make it X. Tables, into which internal table you want to upload,
Item.
item, and as we do for any other function module,
Another exception.
uncomment exceptions and message. So now uploading the file part is done successfully. So with this, a file will be uploaded. Once the file is uploaded, what is the next part? Next part is loop your iTab and do all the steps inside the loop. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So what I will do, perform run BDC. I'll create one more perform. So there are several small perform steps are there. I will copy all those. See, from here to the end, there are small perform statements are there for each and every screen. I will copy all this and perform run BDC is there. I will go inside that. I will paste it here. So now what I need to do,
We need to change the names.
yeah, loop at iTab into work area.
Yeah.
At the end, so we have
End loop.
begun the loop, so we need to conclude
End.
the loop.
End loop.
End loop. So now instead of giving here account customer number, you give here work area hyphen KUNNR. Work area hyphen
KRS.
BUKRS. Work area hyphen KTOKD.
Line 1. Work area.
Work area hyphen name 1.
So one more.
Work area hyphen sortel. Work area hyphen stras. Land 1. Spras. and the reconciliation account group will be there somewhere.
KONT.
Work area hyphen AKO and give it. Okay, so and one more thing is, after coming into the loop, always do refresh
Right hand.
BDC data, because you are filling BDC data internal table via these small perform statements. Before filling, you just clear the previous record BDC data. Fine. So refresh BDC data is done. So now in the call transaction method, what we are doing here at the end, we will write the syntax. What will write? Call transaction
Yes, sir.
MM01 or XD01
Yes, sir.
using BDC data update synchronous mode A. This syntax will write it here. Correct?
Yes,
We'll
sir.
write call transaction syntax here. But for the session method, what to do? But for the session up to here, call transaction, session both are same. But here the difference will come. Session method, what do you need to do? Before the loop, go to the pattern, call function module, BDC open group. Call this function module BDC open group. So for this, give the client, destination is not required, give the group, I will give CUST, okay, or I'll give CU info or something. You remember this name, later we'll use this. And keep I will give as X. I will tell you what is this later. For the time being, you remember we have given keep is equal to X. And user, who is the user executing this program? Psi u name, that means current user. Program is the current program. So these are the things which you can give. Nothing else were required. Uncomment the exceptions and misses. Now come down. So now what you have done, before loop you have open BDC open group, okay, and after the loop, this is the beginning of the loop, so there will be end of the loop somewhere. So after this loop, what you need to do, go to the pattern, BDC close group, call the function module BDC close group. So here, no import parameters, no export parameters, only enable exceptions and messages. Okay. Now, the next step. In the next step, generally we will write here the call transaction syntax, correct? For the call transaction method, we have written here call transaction syntax, but here we will call a function module BDC insert. There is a function module BDC insert. Call this function. So we are using 3 function modules. Okay. So what are the 3 function modules? BDC open group,
Close group.
BDC close group, and BDC insert.
Insert.
BDC open group will be used before the loop. BDC close group is after the loop. BDC insert is within the loop at the end of the loop. Just before end loop statement, we will use BDC insert. Now I'll say exporting. For which transaction code we are doing this? Which transaction you will create a customer? XD01 is a transaction code
Yes,
to
sir.
create a customer. And finally you are filling BDC data internal table, BDC
Date.
data. Don't forget to give the body here,
Okay, sir.
because this internal table is with header line. If you don't give the body, it will go for a dump. Enable your exceptions and messages. Save this. Check this. Next. Now our program is complete and ready for execution. Now we have already created a flat file, correct? So save this file as a tab delimited text. Otherwise, copy this content, go to your desktop or somewhere to make it as a text file. Now this is no more required. Put the flat file here. So now our flat file is ready. Go to the program. Execute. Click on this F4 help. Where is the flat file now? On the desktop. Select the desktop. What is the flat file name?
BDC recording.
BDC recording. Select this. So that was coming into your parameter. Now execute. So this program got executed. Once the program got executed, go to the transaction SM35. Go to the transaction SM35. Here there is something called cust info. What is this cust info?
What we have given in that
Program.
program.
In the
is-
program, yeah, in the program, I'll show you the program also. In the BDC, here open group, here you have given cust info
Yes, group name.
as the group name. So that group name will appear in SM35. Okay. So this is called a session name. This is called a session. Session is a bundle of all the screens. Fine. So now I will try to process this. Now what I need to do? I need to process. There is something called date and creating program. What is the creating program?
The cust.
Get cust BDC session. From where this was getting this information? From here.
The repeat. Yes, sir. Program.
We are giving SAP program.
Yes, sir.
Okay, to this function module. SAP program means current program. Current program is get cust BDC session. So that was placed. And what is the username? There will be somewhere. Yeah, created by
Yes, sir.
INSAB. Username, how it was getting?
Uname.
We have given
So uname.
uname. Okay. So all this information it was getting. And there is something called lock date. Okay, sometimes what will happen? This customer should not be created until 1st March. After 1st March, you need to create this customer. Something like that requirement will be there. So what you will do here in the
Written.
lock date somewhere, hold date. Yeah, see this hold date. I have not passed anything, so it was coming as blank here. But if you pass here some date, 1st March 2011, if you pass this here, in SM38, the log date will come as 1st March 38. Okay? So, and if you, until the first March 38, this session is locked. You cannot create the records until the first March. If you want to release the lock, select this, click on this lock, unlock button. If you click on this unlock button, lock will be released. Okay?
Okay.
Try to do it your own, by your own. Give here, instead of whole date, you give here some date, maybe today's date, side item. Give here side item. So today date will appear here. Then select this, click on this unlock and click on this release. Okay, then what will happen? Log date will go away. So I'll just try to finish off any of the things are there with the log date. I will try to check any section, maybe created by somebody else. Yeah, see, there is one something. See here, 14/6/2002 is a log date. Correct? Somebody has given in their program 14/6/2002. Now what do you need to do? Go here, unlock this and release. Now this program is ready to execute. Okay? So similarly, you do the same thing for your session, and now after doing this, process your session. Select this and click on process. When you try to process, I think we have selected one more session also, so
Yes, sir.
you cannot process. I want to select this. So click on process. There are three options: foreground or errors or background. In a call transaction also we have three modes, right? No screen mode, error mode and all screens.
Yes, sir.
Same three modes are appearing here. So if you want to see all the screens, go in a foreground. If you want to see the errors only, go in this. If you don't want to see any screen, go in a background. For the time being, I'll go here, process in foreground, click on process. So it's going up here. Press enter. So account group 4 is not there, 0004 is there. Okay. So your flat file, you need to give 0004, not 4. Adjust your flat file. I'll give here 0004. I'll take only 2 records. It will take less time. So what I need to do now? I need to run the program once again. So I executed, and after that, where I need to go? SM35. So another new session. See, this session is error. Some data is the error data is there instead of 004. It's 4 is there, so it was ended up with error. Now this is a new session. Process on this. In foreground, click on process. Now 004 was coming. Continue. So fine, it's asking enter a number between 1 to 9. Maybe we need to change the customer number also here. Generally in the organization in office, you won't get this problem because this is some customization which will be done by the functional guys. The message whatever you are getting will come from the customization.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe we need to change the number 1 and enter the number between 1 and 9. Maybe I'll give some zeros here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Wait, where I'll go, I'll change this. 1, 2, 3. Into 14. Okay. Into 14. 0, 1. Now again I need to run the program to create a session. Okay, let us see now. Okay, I got it. What's the problem here is we have done the recording in EC4 server
Yes, sir.
where customization is different, and we are running the program in
Three.
EC3. We have done the recording in EC4, correct?
Yes, sir.
So that is the problem here. Okay, so what we will try to do is we will try to do a recording in EC3 only, and then we will try to run it in EC3.
Okay, sir.
Fine.
Okay, sir.
So you try it. I will also discuss the same on Monday. We will do it in one more class. I
Okay.
will take one more class for this because right now if I begin recording it will take 1 more hour. Okay.
Okay.
So the process is this one.
Yeah.
The same thing. This process will work out. If you are doing the thing in EC3, then you record in EC3 only better.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So today what we have done, we have recorded in EC4 and we have created the program in EC3 because of which these conflicts are coming. So what you do, you try to do the recording also in the same server. You try to create the program also in the same server,
Okay, sir.
so that these errors will not come. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So try it. Otherwise, if you are not at all getting, we will do the same on Monday. Fine.
Okay, sir.
So yeah, and maybe the thing is Monday is I will not be available on this weekend.
Okay.
I will be coming back on Monday.
Okay.
So maybe we'll sit on Tuesday. We will sit on Tuesday. You please come on Tuesday instead of
Monday.
taking holiday on Tuesday. You come on Tuesday and take holiday on Monday. Okay,
Okay.
because my train will reach around 8:30 here. So by the time I'll reach the home, it may be 9:30 or 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So better I will take a class on Tuesday morning instead of Monday. Okay.
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 Hello, sir.
Fine then. See you on Tuesday.
Hello, sir.
Just intimate
Hello,
say to the Rajkumar that we have a class on Tuesday.
Okay, sir. I will inform.
hello, hello, sir.
Yeah.
1 minute, sir.
Fine then. Yeah, tell
Hello,
me.
sir. Sir,
Yeah, yeah, tell me. Tell me. What is?
go to program, sir.
For what?
Sir, in declaration you gave table name and field name, sir.
Here, you mean to say for this program, current running program, is it?
Yes, sir.
The thing is what happened here, the customization is different, and in EC4 the customization is different. That means whenever this functional guys customize, what they will do for bill to party, this is the number range. For sold to party, this is the number range. Like that, they will define some number ranges. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So now we have done the recording in EC4 server. We are trying to run the program in EC3 server.
Okay, sir.
So this is the problem. So you try to do the recording in EC4 and try to run the program also in EC4. Then it will work fine. Otherwise, by Tuesday, if we get the access key for EC4, we will copy this program and we will try to execute the same program in EC4. It will work fine without any changes.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So once we get the access key in EC4, copy the same program to the EC4 and try to execute. It will work out.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.